We were very happy that Kelsey was able to join us today. This is her third trip to Anchorage in 3 weeks. We appreciate her willingness to share her ideas around what has motivated her to succeed in school and offer her thoughts on how education can be improved for our Native students. Kelsey?
Paka, yuchtstun jivatunga, mamtrusagnunga. Ayapunit nagwigni, litnashkunga, yuchtstun iganagmuk, nakinagmuk, kalakjagamaksu. Hello. First off, I would like to say that I'm very honored to be representing the Native youth of Alaska in this Native education panel. Education within our youth is something I feel is very important. Living out in Bethel, I see all sorts of students who are my peers. Some are driven to succeed in school. Some do what they can to just get by, and others who just don't try at all. I see this every day. Not only does this happen in my community, it happens in every community throughout Alaska. Because of my involvement in different activities like volleyball, cheerleading, and statewide student council, I have been fortunate enough to travel all over the state, both rural and non-rural. I have been to places such as Barrow, Nome, Kotzebue, Unalakleet, and Akitchuk, and other small villages around Bethel, and I can say that no matter what community I am in, I see the same pattern of students. What can we do to motivate our Native youth to succeed in school? In my school, students who are motivated oftentimes are involved in extracurricular activities like sports, clubs, and school-sponsored events. What motivates me is not only being involved in activities, it is having a sense of purpose. Being driven by having a sense of purpose to me means doing things that result in feeling satisfied, like having accomplishments, like having goals set and reaching those goals. I understand that many of my peers may not feel they have a sense of purpose at this age. What we must realize is that we do have direction in our lives. We can seek advice, seek wisdom, seek answers to find that purpose from our parents, elders, and even our peers. Another thing that keeps me motivated is the desire to make the honor roll. I think that students who push themselves to do well in school are often motivated by the reward in doing well in school. One of the positive things about doing well in school is the opportunity to be accepted by a post-high school education program. Many students need that direction. They need that help and guidance to understand the path to higher education. Many of our Native youth need that sense of direction to make a choice to further their education beyond high school. My school was once described as a, quote, dropout factory. I don't know what parent would like to hear their child's school being referred to as a dropout factory. Oftentimes, when we young people hear discouraging remarks, we sometimes tend to believe them. We believe them even when we know that they are not a true reflection, just because someone in what we perceive holds a higher power makes those statements about us. I would like to recognize that we young people have the inner drive to change that. In my school, I see many students who do not come to school simply because there is not anyone at home who makes sure they are at school. Parents need to take the responsibility in making sure that their students come to school. Part of my success with school is because my parents make sure that I am fed, well-rested, and prepared for school. They encourage me and set high standards both as a citizen and as a student. That is their job. My job is to make sure that I am ready for school by completing homework assignments and school projects, by making sure all my missing assignments are due. and by doing the best that I can. I surround myself with friends who have a positive influence on me. As a teenager, this is important. It is very easy to give in to peer pressure or get caught in the moment, whether that moment is a negative one or a positive one. The friends that I surround myself with have an effect on me and oftentimes on the decisions that I make. Having a positive network of friends is crucial. I can say that one thing I noticed is that these types of friends all share one thing in common. They have a supportive family. I would like to take this moment to encourage all parents to take the responsibility to do everything they can to make sure that their children are healthy, happy, and well supported. I am a second-generation high school student on my mom's side of the family. I know that many Native students around the state are within this generation. My Appa, who was my maternal grandfather, finished the 1st grade, and my grandmother finished the 4th grade. Their lives were dictated by subsistence year-round, but they knew the importance of raising a supportive family. Family support is key for a student to make positive changes, to do well in school, to set goals, and to take advantages of their opportunities for success. These opportunities include college, vocational school, training, and other character and skill-building programs such as the military. Students may not realize all their potential or all the possible options that they have. Having gone through the UPIC immersion program for 7 years has given me tools to understand and value the importance of language and culture. One thing that is missing from our Alaska Native students today is the desire to embrace our language, to learn it, to use it, and to value it. Schools need to provide opportunity for students to study and learn, not just English-based classes, but classes that promote our native language. I know that many communities around Alaska do not have the opportunity to learn their native language at school or at home. I would like to encourage my peer group to have a positive attitude towards their language and culture, to respect it, to continue it, and to value it. In conclusion, I would like to end with encouragement to our youth throughout Alaska to set goals for yourself, because no matter how high goals you set, you can always do something to reach them. To stay involved in activities. To surround yourself with supportive peers. Surround yourself with people who will help you reach your goals and succeed. To value yourself and your place in your culture. And to think of your opportunities. Think of what you are capable of doing. Because we, as Native youth, are the future of Alaska. Koyana.
Isn't she amazing? She's doing a wonderful job.